I mean, even if I didn't have Dynamatic, I still won. And then we just Hero Power. And there we have it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hunter Beater. Don't mind me just playing a little bit of a odd Quest Warrior, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you happen to enjoy the show, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. What the heck? That was weird. Anyway, feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe because it would help me out a lot, and yeah, it would just help me out a lot. So, also, don't forget to hit the notification button. Also, should not have kept this. I saw 3 costs, and that was... It's not any of the 3 cost cards I want to keep, but it's fine. I can play it on turn 6 and be fine. But hitting the notification button will give you more of me, which I know all of you so desperately want. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm playing Odd Quest Warrior because people said it was better than Odd Dragon Warrior, and up until this point, I've only played about 6 games with it, with a worse win rate than the other deck. It says 50% win rate as of right now, so far, not super duper impressed, but it could have just been bad matchups. I've played against some OTK Paladins. Let's see, what else have I played against here? Let's just... There are no stats because technically it's the start of a new season. I understand. We're not going to play him. There's no point to play him yet. So I'm just going to have him relax a little bit. Probably not going to end up actually playing anything until I get out my Direhorn Hatchling on turn 5. And up until that point, I will just continue to take damage. Actually, the Dynamatic might be a pretty good pick too, or the Super Collider, depending on what he plays the next turn. The Super Collider is pretty busted. Candle Shot, that's fine. If he Animal Companions again, that's ideal for me. Oh, boy. This is less optimal. I think that the correct thing here is to just Direhorn Hatchling. It makes everything else easier to kill, and it will take both of his things to kill it. Then the Dynamatic will do a lot of damage, do a lot of work. Kill command, Candle Shot. Interesting, okay. I'm more than happy taking this amount of damage if it means he's not actually going to be doing much of anything. So next turn I'm going to have to armor probably Reckless Fury. I don't think there's really anything else I can do. I think I'm just going to have to armor Reckless Fury because the Super Collider doesn't kill his stuff here. Discover a spell, I see. Was that the one that was discovered? I don't think so. It would have a gift right here, so I don't think it was the one that was discovered. We're just going to armor up Reckless Fury. Basically, 5 mana wipe his board. I still have Brawl and Dynamatic and Super Collider, so I'm not too concerned. And Reckless Fury will potentially be useless by the time I get to the Sulfurous, so he's played another weapon at this point. He just wants to play a better weapon. Oh, he's not. He's playing that. That's interesting. Okay. I still have the Dynamatic. I've had it this entire time. And even if it's sniped, the battle cry goes off. I'm assuming it's not snipe. Could be, though. It's not. Okay. Next turn, I'll probably test out what the secret is unless he kills my 3/4. If it's Freeze Trap, that's actually the best case scenario for me because it sends back something that could potentially remove the board. I'm okay with that one, actually. Very much okay with that one. That arrow means nothing to me. Okay, so let's see what those secrets are, and then I will determine what I do after that based on what secrets it is. I mean, if it's a freezing trap, I could very well just return that to my hand. Or is it explosive instead? It could be explosive. Ooh, Venom Strike. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to play the Super Collider. We're going to hit this into that so they hit each other. This way I just take 1 less damage. And then we will play a Tar Creeper. They kill each other off. They don't kill each other off. I should have hit this one instead. That was definitely my bad. It was definitely my bad. That's an oops. Shoot. Okay, well... that means that Tar Creeper was basically useless, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm going to be playing a ton of taunts next turn anyway, and this turn is probably going to be a Rexar, or to my side. No, not to my side. So yeah, this turn was basically useless. And now we're just going to play a ton of taunts. Basically, it caused me to take 3 extra damage that I didn't necessarily want to take, and kept him from taking some damage. That was a misplay, but considering I gained so much armor, ideally it won't actually affect me in the end here. But then again, I don't actually know. So at this point, I feel like I can go a little bit aggressive myself here. Okay. Flanking strike that one. He's going to hit the other one with a weapon and give away that it's actually an explosive trap. Witchwood Grizzly will pop off here. Oh my god, Witchwood Grizzly's so good here. So strong. He's going to kill off all of my things, actually. Which is 100% okay with me. Actually, I could just hit this into that. It's not any of the other traps that I thought it would be. Hit this into that, and then those two kill each other. We Witchwood Grizzly for a 311. But if I do that, it could be freeze. It's fine. I'm willing to risk a freeze trap here. And then armor up. If it's freeze, I'll just replay it next turn. It'll be a 311 for 7, and I don't intend on doing too much over the next couple of turns. Okay, so now one of them's got to be a secret. Now the question is, does he want to use the weapon so I don't proc the secret on something weaker? So he gets an extra charge? He is. He's opting to do that. I don't necessarily agree with that play, but now I'm going to just pop the trap with this. Oh, it's explosive. Okay, that's actually fine. I don't mind explosive that much. Please be freezing as well. It's nothing? Okay. So now let's see what it is. Is it snipe? If it's snipe, this doesn't actually affect me that much either. It could be Venom Strike Trap. If it is, it's not. It is snipe. That's okay. Puts him down to 3. He still lives from this. This hits him in the face, and we save this weapon charge. Or do we? Do we just want to do this? No, we save the weapon charge. We gain some armor. We want to play safe and more controlled right now, because really I actually have a pretty good board state. So I think that maintaining... There's Zul'jin. He's going to get several things off. Don't like the Unleash the Hounds play with Zul'jin. I'm not going to lie. Simply because it fills up his board. It kills his own fort too. That's a little bit of a tragedy there. But I do still have Brawl. I have Dynamatic. I know what his secrets are. I know that one of them's Venom Strike. I know that one of them's Explosive. One of them's Snipe. One of them's Wandering. Wait. Wait. Did it not cast one of his secrets? I'm legitimately a little bit confused. I'm not going to lie. Did it not recast one of them? Because I know one of them was Explosive. One of them's probably Snipe. One of them's Venom Strike. One of them's Wandering. That's 4 secrets. And since it's being attacked, does that trigger the Venom Strike trap? I think it does. I think it does. Yeah, there it goes. It does. Now we hit this into that. They trade into each other. Then we just gain some armor and some pretty big things. So we hit this into that. They trade into each other. And then we play 2 pretty beefy minions here. That's going to be very hard for him to get over. I don't even think I need Sulfurous to close out this game. I have the board presence of an absolute monster right now. The stats on the board right now are like 915. All he has is a weapon to deal with that. And even if he has a deadly shot, even if it hits the 6-9, that still doesn't even do that much. Okay. Into Rexar. He top-decked Rexar? That's actually bad for me. But this turn, I will be able to armor Sulfurous, Hero Power, hit him for 6. I also have Dynamatic, another Super Collider if needed, and then a ridiculously strong Hero Power. So I think that I'm in a pretty decent spot as of right now. And a Town Crier on top of that? I can actually play all of this. So we'll do this. Rush doesn't really matter to me right now. Play this. We'll hit him for 8. I don't think I need armor that much anymore. I think now it's just a battle against the clock. Simply because he's going to start creating some pretty ridiculous beasts. A 5-7 Rush is pretty decent. Super Collider, pretty good. Brawl, Baku, all this stuff is pretty good. I like pretty much everything I've drawn here. I will say I do like Odd Dragon. Poisonous Rush. Okay. Ideally here I still win, though. That's fine. I think I still win, because I do have Dynamatic. I mean, even if I didn't have Dynamatic, I still won. And then we just Hero Power. And there we have it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hunter Beater. Whew. I do like that guy's deck, though. It was weird. It was new. Normally I play against just normal Spell Hunter. It's the most popular one. This is a nice change of pace. Some new things I didn't know he was going to play, like the Strategist and what's-his-face, the other one, the Contender. It was a pretty fun game. Moving on to the next one, though. Okay, so another Hunter. Not that big of a deal. As I've clearly proven, Hunter is no match for me. So I'm just going to obliterate him. Don't really need this rush. Shield Slam could be useful, but don't really need that either. I want to get Shield Block, Stonehill Defender, or Tar Creeper for the early game, or Dire Horn. Actually, Grizzly is good into Hunter. I should have kept the Grizzly. I take that back now. But I do get a Draw Engine, which is very nice for me. Tar Creeper. So this really just helps cycle through my deck faster anyway. Because this is at least one Draw Engine, as I just said. Ooh, so maybe he's going like Rush, not Rush, but like Face or Fast Hunter, which is pretty decent, I'd say right now. Might be able to get me fast enough to kill me. Okay. This is new. This is weird. I like it, though. Commit this into that. In armor. Do I want to coin out this? The answer is no, I don't. But then I'll be missing a taunt proc. But I'm actually okay with that. I think. We'll see next turn. I could still decide later next turn if I want to do that. So he's going to kill it off with that. That makes sense. The reason why I want to say this is because I want to coin in a Dynamatic, but I don't think I'm going to have to here. Because if we play something else, I'm not actually going to get too much value out of it. So we're going to do this. We are actually going to end up coining this stuff out. So I can get the taunts rolling. It would have been nice to have been able to coin out a 4. Coin out this on 4 so I could get this on 5. But it's actually fine. Next turn, I'll just probably play another Tar Creeper and play this game out fairly slowly. Don't really need to rush anything. I feel like as long as he runs out of options, I should be fine. So he gains some armor. That's fine by me. I'm actually not threatened by that at all. I think another Tar Creeper is pretty solid here. Stops both of his minions, and I don't think I need armor. Like, let's see here. Worst case scenario, he kill commands this. Now, worst case scenario, he hits this, and then he plays Baited Arrow. Then I just Hatchling. Or he kill commands it, okay. And then I play Dynamatic. Dynamatic still wipes his board. Dynamatic almost wipes his board, but not quite. But it'll kill everything, and it'll probably leave the 3/3 up, but it's very likely that it doesn't. So we'll play this. He's pretty much out of options at this point. Like I said, it left the 3/3 up, and at this point, I just need to start gaining armor and slowing the pace down and making the game go at my own pace. Because he's used up pretty much all of his things so far. Continue to go face. He knows that I'm the one that has to control the board. He knows that I'm the one that has to make things happen for myself. So he actually made 100% the correct call to go face. This guy's actually not a bad player. And if you're ever in this situation where you're in the same position this guy is, where you're trying to play a fast aggro deck into a control, you never trade. Making this trade would have been a huge mistake. Because you need to try to rush me down and hope I don't have the options to close out the game. Okay, that's fine. You see, me, on the other hand... Oh, wait a minute. I could gain so much life from this? That actually might be the correct choice. Gonna gain 6 health here. That might be the wrong choice, but... I kind of like it. Kind of like gaining 6. Obviously, there are probably better choices. Might have wanted to play the Darius on the 1/1, because he has that, but, you know, I didn't. Next turn, however, I can hit this into the 1/1 and be absolutely fine. So, at this particular... Oh no, I hit my mic, I'm so sorry. At this particular point, what I need to do is... I basically won the game already. Like, unless that's Rexar, and it very well could be, I've basically won the game. And again, if you're ever playing an aggro deck into a control deck and you're in his position, just going face and trying to close out the game as quickly as possible is really your only chance. And he was not quite able to do it. That's a bit rough. He's going to be able to keep a minion on the board and continue to go face. That was a pretty decent trade. Getting that much value out of it. Killing it for 1 mana. Pretty solid, I would say. So, like, stuff like that, that's worth it. But in a lot of other cases, it's just not worth it to trade. We'll discover another 7 mana thing and just continue to put out ridiculously large minion after large minion. I think that makes sense. He's pretty much out of options at this point. I think it's pretty safe to say I won. I just need to play slowly. He drew another Hunter's Mark. That's a little bit of a bummer for me, but it doesn't actually matter all that much. I don't know what card he's been holding in his hand this whole time for the past couple of turns. It's really only been the past 2 turns, but I mean, now the Switchwood Grizzly's gonna pop off. I think I'll just play that over these bad boys because I can't get them, or the maximum value out of them. And has more health, harder to get over. I think it's just a better play in general. These things are actually used as forms of removal. So keeping them in my hand is a pretty good play in my opinion. So at this point, I don't know what he's doing. At this point, I don't think I even need Sulfurous. I think what I need to do is just keep gaining armor and playing slow. Because he's going Beast. He's not even going Spell, so it's not even like he can get a Zul'jin, like, tactical nuke incoming play. I just need to play as slowly as possible. And make sure I don't make any mistakes. And as long as I don't make mistakes and give him an opportunity back into the game, I should be fine. If I were him, I would have hero powered first, then done this, because the hero power is going to get reset anyway. But, you know, he didn't end up doing that. That's fine. Next turn, just for mana efficiency, I may just Super Collider for no reason and tank up just to get the most out of my mana rather than playing more minions. Because, again, the Amani Warbear is more of a removal than anything else. So, yeah, since he wasn't going to do anything, playing hero powering first would have been the actual optimal play. We'll draw first. See what we get. Baku. Pretty useless. But again, cycles through the deck, so it's fine. Hit him in the face over and over and over again. I'm passing up 12 damage to play the Super Collider and be slower with this game. But because of the fact that he has that Rexar now, I need to be able to control all of the minions that he ends up playing onto the board. And Super Collider will definitely help me do that, along with the Warbears and Shield Slam. So, really, I just need to go face with my minions and play the rest of the game out fairly slowly. He's going to be playing a pretty big minion, I'm assuming, unless he got really unlucky. Ooh, that's actually not bad. I may have to Shield Slam that, though. Not what I want to do. We'll play Hatchling, Shield Slam, hit him in the face. Didn't want to Shield Slam there, but I chose to. The Super Collider might actually not even come in useful. I played it there because I expected him to play more than 1 minion, but at this point he's just going to be getting 1 minion at a time, and the biggest minions he can possibly get, so Super Collider play was really a precaution, but at this point I think playing the Sulfurous and going for hero powers is probably the correct play now. We really just need to kill him before he gets a ridiculously good beast. Like if he gets... I was going to say if he gets like a Lifesteal Rush Bittertide Hydra, that's not good. That would bring him back into the game and then have to figure out a way to kill him. So, since this is going to be my commitment play, we're going to do this. Ideally, this hits his 4-7, and then I get to go face with these. If I could just hit him. And then hit him with this. He's down to 4. Unless he got ridiculous lifesteal or ridiculously huge taunt and gets lucky with the die insect move, the die move, I'm pretty sure I won. I don't think there's much you can do. Literally, this card has been in his hand since turn 7, and I just want to know what that card is. Okay, so he got a pretty decent taunt. It's probably not enough, though. Unless he can somehow gain 4 life, I win. Or more than that. Actually, no, I won. Literally, no matter what he does at 3 mana, I win. There's nothing he can do at 3 mana. Maybe I'm jinxing myself. Maybe he created a pretty nasty beat. Am I going to see what card that is? Is he gonna show me? Show me what card you've been holding since turn 7. Oh my, and he almost played it. Oh my goodness, the suspense was killing me. I just wanted to know, dude. Unfortunately, I will never know what that card was. But it's fine. You know, I still won the game. It doesn't actually matter all that much. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed making this one. Playing against 2 hunters was pretty straightforward, never really that stressed ever, and when you play a control deck, that's really all you have to do. Just never really stress about what's going on, just continue to play slow, play at your own pace, and don't let them take it to their own pace. Because if they're able to increase the tempo of the game and make it their own pace, and you don't have the removal to slow things down, they win. So really, it's all about playing at your own pace. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.